Welcome back to the channel, guys. Darth Slone here, and we just found an interesting discovery, and I have searched and searched. I don't have any answers for you yet, but look what happens when we click on, and I've not played to confirm this, but that's the purpose of this video today. We are going to confirm it and see if in fact this is true. But when you get to this page, and this is the morning of March the 12th, guys, March 12th, 2025. So this is, new video, I guess, depending on when you watch this, but let's click on Golden Ridge Reserve and see if you notice anything. Look at that, guys. Look right there. Under United States, double XP. Now, I have searched and searched, and I don't know how long this is going to last. This is a surprise. And we're going to talk about what this could possibly mean. But first of all, we got to see if this is legit, if this is true. Let's go see if we are getting double XP. And I'm going to go in here at noon on Golden Ridge because everybody has Golden Ridge. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to talk about what you need to be doing if this is true. If we do indeed have double XP, I'm going to be getting on my backup account. I already had that marked. That's my favorite place on Golden Ridge. I don't really particularly like Golden Ridge that much. This is my favorite place to fish for lake trout. So this is your double XP getter right here on Golden Ridge. Now I'm using the True Mediator. Chances are if you need double XP, you probably don't have this pole. I'm going to be putting Pro Performance on. I'm going to throw that out there. And we're going to see if this is double XP. So I use a little bit smaller hook. I'll throw this out there and let it jig all the way to the bottom. But what this could possibly mean, guys, those of y'all that just bought the game in December for Christmas, this could mean leveling a lot quicker. Now, we don't know how long this is going to last, assuming this is true. I was looking last year and double XP was in April, so it's kind of a surprise. Someone said maybe they just left it on from last year, but that was on April the 10th is when we got double XP last year. So it is March the 12th. All right, guys, we got one on. I changed to a one hook. I want to see if it pops up. I just wanted to confirm. And then I'm going to take you to probably my favorite spot for double XP. A couple of my favorite spots. Now there's one that you can probably get by with a little bit smaller pole, and I'll show you that. The mirror catfish spot, if you want to do that. Let's see what we got here. It is double XP. You see right there, 97 times 2 for that small lake trout right there. Okay, guys, Atlantic salmon on Troll Sport's what you need to be going after. This might be the best. Grass carp was, but I feel like they got tweaked a little bit or something. But grass carp are still really good. We'll go to it as well. But right here, sometime around noon, I like to throw the Pro Performance out there, about 68 feet. And I like, as big of a bait casting setup that you can get on there. I like the Hulk Hogan spinner if you have that. If not, just put a 2-aught spinner on. That's going to be your silver hook. Now I'm just going to cast past it a little bit, put it on speed of 2, and just reel through it. Now, if you don't have an overpowered pole, just put you something on like a 55-pound braided or something like that. You'll get a little more XP. This is probably my favorite spot now. So you're going to get a ton of XP right here. You just got to find that balance of, you don't want to be spending 10, 15 minutes reeling a fish in. So you'll get more XP per hour if you're able to reel them in. Don't overpower it, but get it just right and you'll get a ton of XP and still be able to reel them in. See, there's 120 times 2. That's 240. It took me 16 seconds to reel that in. But if you use smaller line, you can get way more XP. Now, another thing, if you got any of those DLC rods, things like that, this is a good time to be leveling your rods. You get more, the bigger the rod, the more XP, the bigger the reel, the more XP. These double XP events, you know, I used to save rods, get them up to 98, 99%, and then pull them out of storage for the double XP event like this. So I highly recommend that you do that. Level as many rods as you can, and you'll get that bonus, sometimes 10, 20K XP, depending on the size of the rod and reel that you're using. So there's 151 times 2. All right, guys, we are at one of my favorite spots in the game. I'll throw this out there. Grass carp. I have an addiction to grass carp. Okay, I'm going to come over here and just drop this pole here, the Citro Del Rey, down right there. Get the graduation rod out, drop it down right there. And then I'm going to get my power nexus. Now, on those 2 poles, that's a 2-aught cheese and a 4-aught cheese. That's a gold hook and a diamond hook. And then on this one, I have a number 1 doe. Now, this is a big pole, okay? This is the power nexus that you get at level 100 and the tiff talker that you get at level 90. Now, these poles and these spots, you know, you're going to be higher level to come to these spots to get this. Now, if you're lower level and you still have a good sized pole that you can get these fish in, that's what you want to do. Now, the next spot I'm going to show you is going to be really good XP as well, and you can catch them on a little bit smaller pole. Now, these first 3 spots, if you know what you're doing, you can get a ton of XP here. So this is the grass carp spot, noon, and we're right here in this spot. Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. It's just taking this first bait ball to get them in here. There we go. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I'm getting a bite on the bottom. That might even be my diamond rod. We may have caught a diamond here. First cast. I'm pretty sure I think that's my 4-aught cheese right there. Well. I'm not budging it. Look there. 74.8 stuck on it. What have we hooked into? This is 60-pound braided Citro Del Rey if you have it. I like to throw 2 bottom rods out there for these grass carp and fish with the number 1 doe. Well, this is insane. We've caught a dime during the making of this video. What kind of XP is this thing gonna pump out there for us? Whoa. Yeah, 53.28 pound diamond right off the bat. Wow. Now you see why I like this spot. All right, now that's 3 spots that if you know what you're doing, if you got big enough poles. Now, if your biggest poles like 20, 30 pounds, go catch some Camizo barbel on Spain. And, but I want to show you a mirror catfish where you can absolutely just, the amount of time that it takes to reel them in, you can catch so many. And golds, the golds just bite like crazy. So it's a ton of money. Ton of gold tokens too that you're going to need to buy and get your gear up. So I'll probably be hitting that on my alternate account because I don't have all the big stuff yet. So let's head on over there and take a look at that. All right, guys, this is the mirror catfish spot. Now I am going straight off the bat with the 3-aught. 3-aught minnow, guys. That's what I'm using here. That is a gold hook. I might need to drop that down to a 2-aught. This spot right here is amazing, and these fish are not as big, so you can catch them with smaller poles if you need to, if you don't have the good stuff yet. Now this is our first bait ball. Sometimes it can take a bait ball or 2 to get them over to your area, but once they start biting, it's normally one after the other. But you know, Might put a 2-aught on there instead of a 3-aught to catch more. But right here, I already getting a bite. Halfway through the first bait ball. Okay. So this is a guaranteed gold Amur catfish or better. So let's look at the XP that this one gives out. And you know, this isn't bad. Even if you're an experienced player, this isn't bad. I mean, because it's golds and diamonds that you're mostly going to be catching here. It's, you know, the top right lake, the deep spot right in the middle of it, and on Japan. So it's not bad XP no matter what level you are. Let's look at it. It's a gold, 331 XP times 2. It took 37 seconds. This is a great XP grind right here. If you catch a whale's catfish, sure, you're going to get thousands of XP, but it's so deep, you're going to have a much longer fight on your hands. This, when you consider how many you can catch in an hour, because of how short, I mean, we're 59.4 feet deep. Those whales are a lot, you know, twice this depth. You're going to have to wrestle them in. Again, we're right here. So this spot, this might be the best spot, actually. I've underestimated how much XP you get out of this. This is crazy. And this rod I'm using is a 44-pound graduation rod, so it's perfect, you know, because they get up to 48 pounds. So this is a perfect rod right here to just get a ton of XP out of it. Graduation rod that you can get out of the shop. Yep, there we go. A bite immediately. I shouldn't even have turned the record button off. Already, this is going to be a ton of XP. This could be 800 XP for this one fish. It took me to almost 9 o'clock, guys. It's bigger than that first one we caught. Yeah, I know where I'm coming on my alternate account. Assuming I have Japan. I don't know if I have Japan on that account. I may have to get creative. I don't know what maps I've got. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, that's a diamond. That's a 45-pounder. And again, I didn't catch the XP. I thought it said 392, but I'm not 100% sure. But 2 diamonds in the making of this video, just a guide to help you guys. 2 diamonds. Sometimes I go live streams and not catch a diamond for 2 hours. I've been tinkering around here for about 10-15 minutes and I've caught 2 diamonds. It's that easy. You know, I'm just going to, when I go live stream, I'm just going to pretend I'm making a guide from now on. So that's what I do, guys. Get your poles out. If you have any of those DLC poles, you know, that you've not used, I'll probably go hit the Camiso barbel with them. If they're the 27-pound rods, you know, 38-pound rods, whichever DLCs you have, get those things leveled if you can. That's going to be a ton of XP. Maybe hit the Camiso barbel for them to level those, but I've got guides on that. If you don't know where the Camiso barbel spot is, I've got a guide for that. And just about any time of the day, if you fish in the right depth of water in that one lake, you're going to get diamond temperatures for those Camiso barbel. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy double XP. Could this mean that they've not completely given up on the game yet? I like to be an optimist. You know, if we keep playing this game and the interest keeps going up, maybe they pick it back up later down the road. Add a little bit more to it, you know. Who knows? Or maybe somebody else buys it from them and takes over development. Who knows? But it's nice that we saw. It's the first thing since they've announced end of development that they've done for us. They put that double XP on there. So my wish list for anyone watching, you could turn on those extra 100 slots too while you're at it. Just saying that way I don't have to get verbal harassment from dads all the time about the extra 100 slots, you know, even though I don't want it. For you guys. I'm asking for you guys. Anyway, guys, my name is Darth Slone. Happy double XP. We don't know how long it lasts, so I'd get out there today. That's what I'm going to be streaming. You guys have a good one. We'll see you this evening, 4:30 p.m. Eastern time is usually when I go live. And we're going to get on the alternate account and get ourselves some double XP. Laters.